face some questions after that.
Yeah, obviously this Vanderbilt team's really talented. They have great balance, and they play hard. They're well coached, and we knew this was going to be really a big challenge for our team. I thought we played hard, and I thought we can see some growth there from our team, but ultimately we just weren't able to slow them down enough, and couldn't guard the interior really enough there in the second half.
Coach, you opened SEC play against 3 ranked opponents. I mean, not the results that you wanted, but how much of this stretch will your team learn from?
Well, I think we've had, out of the 3, I think we've played hard twice. I think we've played well 1.5. If you start picking and choosing your minutes, right? I think our team can see a difference in the 3 games and how we play. It's an extremely difficult stretch, but it's the SEC. Everybody in this league is going to have a stretch like this where you're playing ranked opponents, 3 or 4. We're about to hit 4, I think, by the time we play our next opponent 4 in a row. It's just the way it is in the SEC, and I think it's challenging not just physically but emotionally and mentally. You got to be able to hurt a little bit tonight, and you got to be able to bounce back tomorrow.
Yeah, Kellie, you coached Justine Passad, and you've played against her a couple times too. What kind of growth have you seen from her from the time that you've known her? Yeah,
I think she's just matured a lot. I think, and that's normal. That's a natural progression. But I think, Justine plays with great confidence. She obviously shoots the ball really well, and this team is so balanced, and they pass it so well, so they found her with a lot of openings tonight in particular. But, she's talented. I always thought she was just really a talented player.
Kellie, you talk about that balance that Vanderbilt's got. I'm presuming that Michaela is the start of the scouting report, but what is the challenge that Vanderbilt's got this year when they've got those kind of scorers that can fill in when she's maybe having an off start?
Yeah, the challenge, and this is going to be just the basic summary of it, right? Not with all the details. The challenge is you've got a superstar that you've got to guard one-on-one, and she's proved time and time again you can't guard her one-on-one. So if you start helping off, you start trying to figure out how you're going to guard her, you're going to start leaving people open who are really good scorers. And you decide you want to guard the three-point line, they can score in the paint. And you decide you want to pack it in, they can score from the 3. I just think they have really good balance. I think they pass well. And a team like that is just really dangerous because everybody is available if you can pass the ball well. And they're unselfish. They're unselfish. I think that's very impressive to see.
Yeah, I'm just curious. The last time you played against Shea Ralford, she was kind of still putting the pieces together a little bit, but now they're ranked 7th in the country. They're undefeated. How have you seen her kind of turn her program around in such a quick amount of time?
Well, I think she established who she wanted, or she established what she wanted this program to look like, I think, when she got here. And they played hard always. And as she continues to bring in really talented players, you can see it's the same effort. It's the same philosophy, but she's got a lot of really good players on the court now doing it.
How much tougher does that make the SEC, which was already pretty tough?
Man, the SEC is, we know it. It's not in and not out, and it's just relentless. There's no breathing room at all, and if you don't come to play, you don't have a chance to win. And I don't care who you are. I mean, you've got to come ready to play, and I think that's. In this league, the consistency, the teams that end up 1, 2, 3, or 4 are going to be the most consistent and tough teams in our league.
What does it mean for you to be able to participate in the We Back Pat game and initiative?
Yeah, you know, obviously for me, anytime we have a opportunity to play in a We Back Pat game, it's a big deal. I mean, you know, to celebrate my coach, and I think, I know we're doing it for her foundation and whatnot, but you know, the further each year we're a year removed from her, and you know, there's a lot of history there that maybe some of these younger players don't know, and you know, for somebody that was such a big deal, you know, anytime we can bring her name up and we can talk about her and what she stood for, who she was, I think it's important. I think it's important in our game to know that.
Any other questions?
I have one. Actually, kind of on that note, do you think any of the values or what Pat Summitt stood for, like, what are we losing more specifically from the game now? Or are we at all?
I don't want to say we're losing things in terms of values. I think we lost an icon is what we lost. We lost a you know, the cornerstone, right? We lost the foundation. But because of her and because of what she did for women's basketball, I mean, she promoted women's basketball when she did not have to promote women's basketball. And I'll be honest with you, it's probably, you know, a lot of the parity that we get to see now. She helped that so many times with decisions that she made, teams that she would play to try to help some rivalry games. I think she'd be proud of the game and how competitive it is right now.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Let's go.